Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my pregnancy update video from week 16 to 19. And by the time I upload this video, I will have already made it to my 20 week, which is crazy and unbelievable that I'm pretty much halfway in my pregnancy. This pregnancy has honestly went by so fast. Like, I literally remember uploading and doing my 11 through 15 week pregnancy update, and here I am. So yeah, this video, I don't have notes on my phone this time around. I'm just gonna talk off the dome. Hopefully I remember everything. But yeah, some exciting things that are happening with my 20 week. Before I just go ahead and jump into that, I know this week I'm actually going to get my 2.5 hour anatomy scan and also my cervical check. I know a lot of people were asking me to do like a separate video about my shortened cervix, and I just decided just to do it all combined with this video, just because it's really not something, I mean, I could honestly make a video, a separate video, but I'm just going to combine it with this one, so hopefully you guys don't mind. So yeah, I am about halfway through my pregnancy with twin girls. If you guys are new, welcome. My name is Kanji Ann. I'm 24 years old and I'm actually turning 25 at the end of April. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. That means lower car insurance. So yeah, anyways, if you guys are new to my channel, hi and welcome. I'm a 24-year-old stay-at-home mama of two. I have a beautiful 5-year-old daughter named Ava and a very ruthless daredevil of a 2-year-old son named Ansel, and my husband Joseph is currently in the United States Army and we're stationed here in Washington State. So hopefully if you clicked on this video, you have plans on staying for a while and joining my little family. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. But starting off with everything, I have music playing. Let me kind of lower it. So yeah, starting off, my mother came on March 15th, and when my mother came, we started to get the twins nursery ready, and honestly the nursery is pretty much ready. I just have to put some stuff away, kind of organize it and decorate it a little bit more. We have a couple furniture items that we are going to buy, like the ottoman and rocking glider, and my husband's going to build like the little end table. When my mom came, I actually had another cervical check, and it was her first time actually getting to be in an ultrasound with me, and she was in such awe of how big the girls have gotten. And it was so hard for her to tell, because usually, like, my mom is always right, and it's crazy that I'm saying this now, but my mom is always right. She can tell you from an ultrasound what the babies are gonna look like from like early on, but this time around she cannot tell which baby looks like who. Only thing that she got was that both girls have my little nose. But yeah, I've had about 2 ultrasounds since my, I want to say my 17-week ultrasound, and with that one my cervix was, I want to say, a 2.36, which honestly it really wasn't something that my doctor was too alarmed about, just because it hasn't went down under 2.6. I think they said once it hits like 2.2, that's when they start getting worried. But the fact that my cervix was already shortening so early on in pregnancy, that's kind of why they took the precautions that they took. And I'm pretty glad, because honestly I could have went my whole pregnancy not knowing this, and you know, I would have never known. So around 17 weeks is when I actually felt baby B's first kick from the outside of my stomach. I was actually in the nursery when my husband was putting together their dresser, and I had my arms, I was like texting, I had my arms like kind of on my stomach resting, and I felt the kick, and I kind of looked down, so I didn't expect, so unexpected, but I wasn't expecting it, so it was kind of like, I thought like something was crawling on me or something pinched me. It wasn't painful, it was just like an unexpected, like a poke, like you think somebody's there poking you, or you know, it was just weird. But I knew exactly which baby it was. Baby B, of course, her legs are always pretty much in the same spot. She doesn't really like to move at all, and baby A is hit all the way down into my pelvis. She is usually our shy one, but this last ultrasound that I had last Thursday, she actually let us see her little face, which is amazing because she's just so shy and doesn't really like ultrasounds or anything like that. Baby B was actually the one that was shy. She had her hand in her face. They both were moving perfectly fine. So yeah, I was super excited about that, just because I was just to see them in a 2-week span and seeing like how much they've grown, and they're getting like their facial features, and they're putting on so much weight. The last time they were checked, I think they were both 6 ounces each. So hopefully when I go back on Thursday, they're a little bit, well, of course they're gonna be more, but I'm just hoping that they are, I don't want to say a pound each, but I'm hoping like 10 ounces each. So some weird things that I have been experiencing with this pregnancy is I have not been craving absolutely anything. I will just say, hey, I kind of want a burger, and it's not like, oh my god, I have to have a burger. And honestly, to be quite frank with you guys, my husband Joseph is the one with all the cravings, all the weight gain. And that's another thing, I have not gained a single pound with this pregnancy, which is crazy because with Ava I gained like, I want to say 27 plus. With Ansel I gained 16, and here I am 20 weeks pregnant and I have not gained a single pound. My husband has gained all the weight, he has all the cravings. He will literally eat dinner, get up and say I'm hungry, and he'll go in the fridge and try to find something else to eat. He's constantly snacking. He has snacks on his side of the bed as well, which is ridiculous because it's usually me, and I usually snack because I got so hungry at the beginning of my pregnancy that he was so tired of going up and down our stairs to get me something to eat and something to snack on. But yeah, my husband has actually been the gainer throughout this pregnancy, and he likes to say, oh, this pregnancy has been so hard on me. Wow, I'm tired. These babies are really wearing me. I'm just looking at him like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm the one carrying the babies and you're the one with all of the symptoms. It's crazy. Like it's like so crazy because with Ansel it's kind of the same way. He had one specific craving, which was baked beans, and with this pregnancy he wants everything, like absolutely everything, which I thought it was weird, and I wasn't even going to include it in this video. I'm like, you know what, that's pretty much part of my pregnancy as well, because it's like affecting my husband more than it's affecting me. Another thing that I've noticed with this pregnancy is that I have to have my limbs spread out or straightened. I can't sleep like this with my arms bent, because I start feeling as though like my arms falling asleep way quicker than it would. If you know me, like I like to be curled up in a ball when I sleep, and I kind of like everything just close to my body, and I've noticed that I have to be stretched out. And my poor husband, because I will wake up some mornings and I'm literally in the middle of the bed, and Joseph has like a little bit of room on the side, which sorry babe, but yeah, I need to go ahead and get a pregnancy pillow as well, because I find myself grabbing pillows off of our couch and bringing them to bed with us, and yeah, it's just a mess. And Joseph's always grabbing the pillows and bringing them back downstairs, and I'm bringing them back upstairs to our bedroom. So yeah, I'm definitely going to invest in a pregnancy pillow. I actually have one in my Amazon cart, which I need to go ahead and purchase. You know, honestly, I don't think I talked about this, but I've lost a large amount of weight before getting pregnant, and I have wedding rings that are like, I think they were a size 8. I can no longer fit either one of my wedding rings because they just fall off. So I'm thinking about either getting it resized, or my husband actually said for our anniversary he's probably just going to go ahead and get me a new ring, which honestly I don't want a new ring. I'm not trying to sound like ungrateful, but I love the ring that he got me first, and it means so much to me. But I'm also thinking about just getting a silicone band, but for right now I just have this little ring that I got from not Walmart but Old Navy, and it's serving its purpose for now. And I'm not really jumping on getting a brand new ring just because, you know, I could gain like 20 pounds in 3 months and my ring will fit just perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm kind of holding off on my wedding ring. A lot of people were asking me, oh, why aren't you wearing your ring? I'll wear it, but it'll just fly right off. So I'm thinking about like wrapping tape around it at the back of it. Now that I'm getting closer to, or now that I am pretty much halfway, I kind of notice the girls' awake patterns. They're pretty much awake from, I want to say, moving around, active, I should say, like they're active pretty much like late in the evenings, and they're always active at nighttime. I can feel them moving around pretty much all freaking night. It's ridiculous how active these little girls are. And as soon as my alarm clock goes off to get Ava ready for school, they're not moving around as much. Another thing that I've also noticed is that they're hiccuping, and I will get like those certain like little jolts, or if I'm, you know, I'll feel it and I'll place my hand on my stomach. I can kind of feel like the motions of the hiccups, which I think is so cute. And it's crazy that they're doing all this stuff in my stomach, and I keep like looking down. I'm like, there's no freaking way there's 2 babies in here. 1 maybe, but 2. But then I get a reality check when one's kicking over here, and then I can feel baby A down on my bladder. Like it's just weird. I guess I won't say that this is a craving, but it's something that I found that I did even with Ava and Ansel, is I have a cup of ice, crushed ice, and I can chew on that all day long, and I can be happy with just chewing. I don't know if that's like a craving or not, but I love my crushed ice. I love getting popsicles and like sucking all of the sweetness out of a popsicle and just chewing on the ice. It might be really weird, and I'm so sorry, but yeah, I guess that's like the only weird pregnancy thing that I do while I'm pregnant. I don't do this when I'm not pregnant, which is really weird. So I am still taking my progesterone once a day, 200 milligrams once a day. Vaginally, I have to do that up until I give birth. I do know with my cervical check, originally they were going to check my cervix every 2 to 3 weeks throughout my whole pregnancy. And my doctor this past Thursday, he said that he doesn't see a reason to check my cervix after 24 weeks, just because your cervix naturally starts to open up after that point to kind of prepare for baby for delivery. And he said that honestly, you getting your cervix checked every 2 to 3 weeks will honestly probably scare you more than, you know, bring you good news. So they're gonna stop, but I am gonna continue taking my progesterone, which honestly I'm so used to taking it. Like, it's such a part of my day-to-day routine. I take it every night actually. But yeah, that's one thing with that. They checked my cervix, and I only went down 1 point, which I did mention this in my previous, my 2 vlogs ago, that my cervix only went down like a point, a centimeter. It didn't even go down so much that my doctor's like, oh my God, it went down 1. He was all like, it went down 1, and I have faith that you are going to have these babies and they're going to be healthy. And literally, like, all of my doctors that I've been seeing have just been so sweet and so kind and so uplifting. You know how some doctors are they're not personal with you, so they just treat you like another person. My doctors are actually treating me as if they personally know me and that they are personally involved and, you know, in my pregnancy with me, which is something that I personally want, especially when I'm seeing specialists and I have a whole team of doctors back in my doctor's office. Like, I don't just have one doctor like I did with Ava. I didn't have like that personal connection with just one doctor. But just knowing that all the doctors that I've seen this far are just completely amazing, and so are my specialty doctors, which is the doctors at Maternal Fetal Medicine. Last week, officially, our daughters have been named. They have full names, and honestly, it was really unexpected, the names that my husband and I both picked. You would think having 2 babies, it would be 10 times easier. I'm like, oh, you pick one, and then I pick one. But no, It was so hard. Every name I gave my husband, who is my husband is very subtle, but if he doesn't like something, then he just doesn't like it. And he wanted meaning for our girl's name, just like he wanted meaning for naming Ansel. So honestly, we picked one of the girls' names while my husband was in the restroom on the toilet. Our bathroom door was open, and I was in the bed writing down names. He was literally on his phone going through names, and I was like, he's like, what about this name? And I'm like, you know what? I love that name. I absolutely love it. And he was like, well, I love it too. I'm like, so is that official? He was all like, yeah. And just like that, honestly, didn't even think we would have ever made it to that point. Just because we're just so stubborn when it comes to baby names. Like, he liked a name, I'm like, no. Like, he was liking names off of one of our favorite TV shows, The Originals. I was just like, no, no, no. Like, he liked names like Davina and Freya. I'm all like, no. No more names from The Originals, no. Besides the fact that I have absolutely no craving, I guess some of my favorite foods that I am leaning more so towards is like strawberries, apple slices, grapes, fruit cups, which is so weird to me. Salty, I mean, I eat some salty foods, but it's only like bags of chips whenever I feel like I need it. Another little sweet thing that has happened throughout these 4 weeks is that Ansel has finally took acknowledgement that mommy's pregnant. One day randomly I was in the bathroom doing my hair, and he lifted up my stomach and he was like, hi babies, mommy babies. And it was just so sweet and so thrilled, because that's one thing Joseph and I haven't, or mainly me, I haven't like, oh, mommy's pregnant, come feel my belly. I kind of just let him warm up to the fact that mommy's body is changing and I have babies in there. And so now, like, you know, maybe every couple of days he will be like, babies, mommy, babies. So yeah, and Ava, she's super excited. Whoever and whenever, wherever we go, if there's somebody I'm talking to, Ava will tell my mommy's growing 2 baby sisters in her belly right now. Like, she will announce that to the world before I even open my mouth. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. That, you know, that's one thing that I am scared about, is bringing these 2 little girls into our family and Ava and Ansel feel left out, or they feel abandoned, or they feel as though like the attention is not, you know, on them, or that they're not getting enough attention. That's one thing I don't want, and I have anxiety about that. And I feel as though like that anxiety is real, because we are getting ready to jump, literally jump from a comfortable family of 4 to 6, and I'm terrified. I'm terrified that I won't give all 4 of my kids enough attention, and that they will feel left out, I guess you can say. And I don't want them to feel that way. And that's something that's always in the back of my mind. Like, even with Ava, I try to make her so involved with my pregnancy. I try to get Ansel as involved as my 2-year-old's gonna get. And, you know, even with doing the nursery, folding up clothes, Ava was right in there with me, helping me fold up all the babies' clothes to put them in like their drawer. So yeah, that's like one of my fears, and I still have this fear to this day. But I'm hoping and praying that once the girls are here and we figure everything out, it's just going to play itself out. I can only hope and pray, because like my anxiety with that is through the roof. Hey guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I do plan on doing a lot more pregnancy videos for you guys and adding them to my channel. Also, do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on my very next video. Bye guys.